I think it was Diaz that got the hand in there.
Good job by the defense. The help side was there. Trapping the ball on the baseline. Couldn't get anything up. Forcing the turnover / miss shot. John Wong with the ball here. This is May defending. He'll get it to Tony. Perry defending. Justin Brown with the ball. And Little off with the pass. John Wong will steal it. Get it to the big guy, Cousins, and the easy finish. Good defense there by John.
Quick timeout for 4A.
And early on, DME playing well. They've gotten some defensive stops, a couple forced turnovers, and some easy transition buckets. Nick, what do you think will be the turning point for DME to kind of extend this league and this lead and take it away?
Well, I think it's how much they can limit Perry's scoring opportunities, because when they went down to Orlando to play 4A, Perry was a very big factor in getting the win for 4A down there. So if they can limit his scoring opportunities, get a hand up to his shots, and disrupt him a little bit, I think they'll go a long way in DME winning this game.
Absolutely. And one thing these DME teams kind of struggle with, not so much lately, but early on in the season, they really weren't boxing out and allowing too many second chance points. I'd like to see them limit the offensive rebounds allowed.
Lions defending.
May with the ball. He'll get it to
Good job
Aponte.
by
Nice
Diaz.
steal there.
Oh.
As he kind of freaked out a little bit there. Justin Brown will get it to Wong in the corner, and that three ball is good.
Wong, a good shooter. He's worked on his shot as well, getting that off a little bit quicker than he has done earlier on in the season. There's a rebound and a push out. Good defense by Hardiman. 4A looking for the break.
And good charge take there by Jaden Cousins as he sets his feet and takes a heavy hit from a larger Wright. Way to take one for the team there.
Small lineup here for 4A. Cousins trying to three.
That shot no good. Loose ball
Mighty
there.
Strength. Perry with the breakout and the finish.
And timeout called here for DME. We will go to a commercial about spring and summer prep. Stay tuned. And we're not sure if we're back or not, so we're going to talk anyways. Ponte tips the ball out of bounds. It will be DME ball. Batiste Diaz will inbound the ball. John Wong telling him to relax. Justin Brown get it to John Wong. There's a screen. Loses it.
Good hustle to get it back. Good pass by Brown. Finished by Sun.
Good move there by Sun going to the left side. Finishing. May with the ball.
Good at finishing around the rim with both hands, Tony Sun.
And that's a good pass there by Rob. Nito.
Probably should have gone up with the layout though, there, Perry, in that situation. Oh, that's why you never leave your feet to pass. Stuck in the air. Had to toss it before he landed, threw it out of bounds there, John.
And right idea, just wrong way of executing it there. As they turn the ball over. This will be May with the ball. Wong defending. Hardiman. Perry. Skip
Good
pass.
skip pass.
And that three ball is good.
Aponte with the three. Capable shooter, Aponte.
John Wong will
Good
take
defense
it.
by Perry.
And that's a good job for John Wong of putting his body to the defender. Rob Perry just comes down with the chase down and gets the easy block over a smaller offender.
Brown in the corner. Cross middle. Good dish.
That's an excellent pass there. Got to get the finish from Cousins.
I think Perry got a piece of that too, though. Good defense again by DME here.
And Diaz has been all over the place defensively. He started off hot with a 3 and a layup, and he's gotten a few steals here. He's playing well, and good take there by Brown as he's fouled.
First free throw is good for Brown. As Kari Smith checks in again for Batiste Diaz and Eternity Mundell and for Tony Sun.
Kari Smith and E.T. both excellent shooters here for this DME Orange team. Should provide some scoring.
Pretty good shooting lineup actually for DME at the moment.
The whole
They
squad.
do lack a little bit of height. This 5. E.T.'s a strong player though, so he makes up for his lack of height.
And there's Nito for 3, and that shot is good. He had a great game here a couple weeks ago. DME Blue took on this 4A team. He had a big part. They did end up coming short over DME Blue, but he had a couple threes. Carr with the ball here. And Cousins will drive.
Good move.
Can't get the scoop
Good defense
layup
by
there.
Perry though. Kick ahead to May. It's Aponte in the corner.
DME playing
Back to
with a
Hardiman.
lot of energy here early on.
Good finish by Aponte. Wong got to step over there and put his hands up in the air, try to do a little bit better job of contesting that shot though. It was a little too easy there for Aponte.
Here's a screen. John will take it. Good pump
Good
fake.
fake.
Good finish there.
Kick ahead to Hardiman. Finish it with the left hand.
And
Jump there by 4A.
that one is just too easy. Got to be a safety there and get back. Can't let anyone behind you defensively. It's Justin Brown. Nice hesitation there.
Good
And a good
kick.
find.
Good cut by Smith. Good hustle. Good move by John.
That's an excellent move by Wong, and then able to get out of it with the pass. Tough shot there by Justin Brown, comes up short. Nito will shoot another 3. That one no good. Smith with the ball. Gets it to Attorney Mundell, and that shot is good. As we were talking about earlier with that instant offense, having Smith and E.T. in the game, both capable shooters.
That was NBA range there for ET. He can shoot it from well outside the three-point line. Good skip pass by Perry.
A little miscommunication there defensively. Fortunately for DME, that shot was no good. This will be white ball here. 50-50. As Avi Wiswer and Daquan Bird both check in for DME. Floater no good there. Offensive rebound. Quan Bird loses it. And good defense there by Avi. Quan Bird with the ball. He'll get it to Wiswer. And Wiswer,
Tough finish by Avi.
tough finish there.
Good kick ahead by ET. Side of that break.
Smith defending Aponte with the ball here. Little handoff to Nito. Get it to Hardiman. Wiswer defending. Ponte with the ball. Nito will pull up, and that shot no good. As Perry gets the offensive board.
Good kick.
And the extra pass there to Ponte. Can't get the three, but I like the idea there. And Butler's shot gets a friendly bounce and falls after a couple offensive rebounds.
I think that's going to be the downfall with this 5 for DME at the moment, rebounding. Two offensive rebounds there.
And DME lacking one of their bigger defenders, and Jaden Coswell, who'd be sitting out with an injury, and Cousins being one of their only other bigs. Although he might be small, Daquan Bird actually comes up with a lot of rebounds, being right around 5'9", 5'10". Very athletic individual, plays with a lot of energy, and gets those boards when he needs to. Tony Sue also very capable, lengthy wing player. But like you said, they do lack size right now.
Quan's trying to guard Perry here. Perry gives him big height advantage there for Perry. Big shot by Butler there. Cuts the lead to 4 for DME now. After a good start for DME. 4A's trimmed it back a little bit, stemmed the flow, stayed in the game.
And that pass looked like it got tipped. Kari will be the recipient. We'll get it to Wiswer, top of the key. Wiswer will drive, and he is fouled.
Little 5-out set there for DME. Oh, way back.
And Coach Clayton telling his guys not to stand around. Looks like they're just passing the ball on the perimeter. Got to pass the ball and then move immediately. Can't just stand there and not do anything. And timeout called by Coach Clayton. I fear the 5-second call.
30-second timeout for DME. That's their second one so far. Halfway through the first half, 4-point lead for DME. See if they can actually get the ball in this time on their baseline.
Keep the same 5 in for DME. It's Wong, Smith, Wiswer, Mundell, and Bird. Bird gets the ball there. Wiswer top of the key, down low to Mundell. Mundell will bring it out. And a little miscommunication there as Bird and Wong are right next to each other. Turnover, 4A ball.
Perry down low. Good skip pass again. They've done that a few times.
And
Nito hits the 3 this time.
It's another 3.
It's a pin down screen on the weak side on the low help defender. And a skip pass to the wide open corner. It's the 3rd or 4th time they've done that. Lions driving in. Kick out to Wiswer.
Wiswer for 3, and that shot is good.
That's a quick 5 for him.
Wiswer adding some valuable minutes off the bench here.
Butler off with the 3, Bird with the rebound. Looking to push, Mundell. Back to Bird. Top of the key, driving in left. Big finish.
And Quan Bird has been playing excellent lately as he finishes that lefty right there. And Ponte will not get that one to fall. Wiswer with the rebound. Wong bringing it up for DME. Hardiman defending. And that's a nice move. However, it will be a charge. Good job there by Nito to stick his feet and take the hit. As Zach Johnson, Batiste Diaz, and Jaden Cousins all check into the game. Batiste Diaz defending here, full court. Ponte with the ball. Good defense here by Diaz.
Another skip pass from Perry. Got a tough jumper. Gets the friendly roll.
Seen a couple of those friendly bounces for a Kwon with the ball here. He'll pull up. That one a little left. I'd like to see DME get a better shot selection than that. As Rob Perry does what he does best, gets the ball through the hoop. Lead down to 1 for DME. Batiste with the ball here. Screen there, and that's going to be a moving screen. Cousins looked like he
just lowered his
screen
shoulder
there.
that one, yeah.
They'll call it every time. And right checking in the game here for Butler. Pair at the ball, Johnson defending. Screen. There's the switch. And that one no good.
Rebound by Johnson. Oof.
Wild pass there by Johnson. Result in turnover. Nito with the ball. He'll get it to Perry. To Hardiman as they set up the offense. Right with the ball. Skip pass there to Nito. And a shot clock violation. Good defense collectively by DME to force the shot clock.
Flore just unaware there how much time they have left on the shot clock before the skip pass went through.
Justin Brown will check back in the game for Quan Bird and Tony Sun for Avi Wiswer. So we have a much bigger lineup now for DME.
Yeah. Elevator screen for Batiste.
And another
That's his
three.
Second three of the game.
That gives 8 points to Batiste Diaz. And as we said earlier, shooting the ball with a lot more confidence. And as we see, it's working for him. Good shot there.
It's 2 for 2 right now.
Nito with the ball here. Tony defending. There's a screen by Wright.
Good D by Cousins.
And a good steal there.
By Cousins. Big man taking it coast to coast and gets the finish. Back out to a 6-point lead now for DME. As 4-0 wants time.
And this bigger lineup, as you can see, the defense just a little bit better there. Not to discredit the other players on this team, just the size matters here in basketball.
Some parts of the game anyway.
We got just about 5 and a half minutes left here. 6-point lead for DME. They've led pretty much the whole game other than the first 3 points. Diaz defending, Ponte with the ball. Perry, right wing, Brown defending. Ponte to Hardiman, corner, Nito will bring the ball up, get it to right, and he'll shoot. That shot, flat. Ponte gets the rebound, and that'll be good for Ponte.
Diaz fell, offensive rebound, easy layup. Johnson got away with the travel there. Screen by Cousins.
And good move there by Justin Brown. Like the hesitation.
He loves the hesitation move on his left hand. Perry in the low post. Fouled by Brown.
And Brown's doing a great job there defending, and then he just tried to gamble and get a hand in and got the foul called on him. Got to keep his hands straight up. He's doing well at first. Got to be disciplined there on defense. Perry will be shooting 2 here at the line.
Perry's not a guy you want to foul. Very efficient free throw shooter.
But as they say back home, ball don't lie. No, I'm kidding.
Put the commentator's curse on him there.
Absolutely. It's like in football when you're watching the best field goal kicker and you say he hasn't missed one in 38 games, and then he blows it.
Yeah.
Second one falls.
Full court press here for 4A.
Diaz with the ball. Back to Brown.
Into a 1-3-1 zone here. 3-2 zone.
And I'd like to see DME attack this 3-2 zone with some shots in the corner. They got Zach Johnson and Justin Brown, both very
good. By
good
Diaz.
From the corner. Zach Johnson off to a tough start, but that's short of change. As John Wong checks back in the game for DME. Hardiman with the ball, Wong defending. Back to Perry. And there's a good hand.
Through the hands of Wright, stolen by Tony. Kick ahead to Batiste. Good spin move.
And that was a great move, just unable to finish there. Offensive board to Cousins. And Cousins will just bully his way to the rim for that finish down low. Little step back there for Perry. There's a quick move and a quick bucket. Lead stays at 5. Brown with the ball here, left wing. Wong, Nito defending. And turnaround jumper for Cousins, in and out.
Rebound by Hardiman. Kick ahead to Ponte. Hesitation move. Left hand finish, no good. Right shoulder on his put back too.
Good help there by Tony to negate that. And John Wong gets to the rim, just can't finish there. Look at that pass, or that shot might have got tipped. Perry with the ball, Brown defending. And that short corner try, no good for Perry. Justin Brown with the ball.
On his back. Good dish to Cousins for the finish.
Beautiful move and dish there by Justin Brown. He's playing excellent, and love the hustle by Cousins to run the floor and get there for the easy transition bucket. Good teammate chemistry there by those two. Nito with the ball. Diaz defending.
Hardiman off on that 3. Another rebound for Cousins. Kick ahead to Wong. Euro right-hand finish.
And that's good. A tough move there for John Wong. Love the Euro and the finish. The crowd loves it too. And Perry will drive, and he's fouled. He'll be shooting 2 more at the line here.
Got to keep him out of the middle there.
No easy shots.
Cousins just a little lazy there, letting him get into the middle of the lane and getting the layup.
Leads at 9 now. Sure to change after these free throws, but DME doing a good job of kind of extending the lead piece by piece. And Mundell and Smith will both check in the game for Sun and Cousins.
Again, 5 guards on the court for DME. Giving up a distinct height advantage to the 4A, 5 on the court at the moment. Mundell on the wing.
And Diaz.
Third 3, that one's well short though.
That looked like it might have got tipped, but they will call the air ball there. Hardiman to Butler. And Diaz playing some good defense there. Aponte will drive, and he's fouled. ET kind of just stuck his arm in there. Got to move your feet or...
Good quick move though by Aponte, sorry.
And that free throw, no good. Wong will get the ball here with less than a minute winding down. He'll drive right by Hardiman, and that is an almost nice finish, but he'll get the steal there, and Smith will pull up, and that shot is good for Kari Smith. I believe that's his first 2 of the game.
Kari's bread and butter there, the mid-range pull-up. Right with the take, good finish.
It's a good take there, right with the right hand. And about a 5-second differential between shot and game clock. Brown with the ball here, will probably hold. And he's gonna drive and could have just gone up with that one. Might have got the foul if he didn't make it, but decided to kick it out, and him and Wong were not on the same page there. Yeah, nice spin there by Perry, and a nice dunk to finish it off. 11 seconds here left in the first half. John Wong with the ball. He
probably
pull up.
Not the look they wanted at the end of the half there. Probably might have wanted to get a little bit of ball movement in there.
And DME still up 4 here at halftime. Perry closed it off with a nice dunk there. But we'll be back in about 30 seconds with some halftime stats, and then we'll have a 10-minute break for halftime. And we're back with some halftime stats. We'll start with the away team. Nito has 8, Butler with 6, Perry with 14. May had a goose egg. Wright and Hardiman both with 2 apiece, and Aponte with 8. And for the home team, Diaz with 8, Mwong with 7, Wiswer with 5, Mundell with 3, Sue and Smith both with 2 apiece, Cousin with 11, Brown with 4, and Quan Bird with 2. So overall, pretty good stats from both teams. Not one player really shining out from either team that much. A lot of distribution equally from both sides. A lot of good team ball going on. And we hope for more of that here in the second half. We'll be back in about 5 minutes when that starts back up. And back to the action here. John Wong with the ball, May defending.
Little quickie play here for DME. Right hook for Cousin, no good. High school team runs that play.
Good defense here by Tony.
Job by Perry with the jump down, right with the reverse.
Yeah,
Just
no good.
rims out. Cousin pushing the break. So I'm looking to slow it down here.
A little move there by Tony. He's fouled on the shot, and he'll be shooting 2 from the line.
He loves that little head fake for the crossover. Gets pretty much any defender that's trying to check him.
And first free throw, no good there for Tony. Second free throw drops.
May setting up the offensive 4A. Kick to Hardiman on the wing. Top to right. Driving at Cousin. Good move. Can't get the finish though. Ball's picked up by Cousin. Brown pushing. The kick to Diaz. Corner 3. Just off.
And Cousin had a good first half, probably racked up a double-double with 11 points and at least 10 rebounds, I'd like to think. Diaz also played well with 8 points and 2 or 3 steals. DME did a good job of distributing the ball evenly. Everyone that's played has scored.
Good kick. Good finish. Good set up there by Perry. Horn set here. DME. Foul call on the way out for John Wong.
And he will be shooting 2 at the line here.
Fouls on Hardiman. Hardiman will check out. Nieto come in.
And Wong's first free throw good. And the second free throw good as well. Push this lead up to 5 for DME. May with the ball, Wong defending.
Good steal by Diaz.
Batiste Diaz with another steal. And he's up to 10 points.
And he's talking to Perry.
Love the energy this young Frenchman plays with. Diaz with his 3rd or 4th steal there. And 10 points. Still a lot of basketball left to play, too.
Good kick by Wright.
And Aponte will knock down the short corner jumper.
This one.
He'll pull up.
3.
And Tony
Buries
Sue will drop that 3 ball.
May trying to draw a foul there, but throws up an air ball. Nothing called. DME basketball.
John Wong working on May here. Gets it to Cousins.
Kick to Diaz. Screen by Cousin.
Bring the ball back out.
Tough defense here by May. Good job by John there to find Justin. Can't hit the 3. Jump ball called.
And that's a really good find there by Justin Brown with a unusual wide open miss. That will be a jump ball there, as you said. 4A will take over. May with the ball here.
Played by May, no good. Rebound by Tony. Justin is fouled by Perry. Rob doesn't like the call.
I don't know what the call was there exactly, maybe a reach or a kick.
I think it was a foul on Perry.
But DME will keep possession.
Another horn set here. Lane's wide open for John. Hits the mid-range jumper.
He knocks it down. John Wong's been playing well early on here. John Brown with the ball here.
Back to Cousins. And one.
And Cousins doing a great job running the floor there. It's a good find again. Brown to Cousin. And he'll get the and one try here. DME up 12. And free throw good for Cousin there.
Right at the top of the key. Looking to get it to Perry in the low post. And they do. Another skip pass from Perry. May drives baseline and is fouled by Diaz.
And May looking a little hurt there off that foul, but he'll get up and he'll be fine. And May will not be shooting two. They called the foul on the floor. And Aponte with the ball here. Diaz defending. They'll ice the screen. And that'll be a reach there by Diaz.
Third foul for Diaz.
And the energy, enthusiasm he plays with, and the aggression comes at a price. He does get a lot of steals, but he does pick up a foul here and there as Smith checks in the game for Diaz. Perry with the ball. Brown defending. Short corner.
Another skip pass.
And he skips the ball, kind of unorthodox with that hook there. As
does it very well, though. He's found a few wide open teammates in the opposite side corner. So haven't converted as well as they would have liked 4A from that.
Could be the rotation of the ball, perhaps. Cousin with the ball here. He'll drive.
Good block by Wright.
And left the pump fake there, but Wright, a little bit taller defender, gets the block. Corner, John Wong. Smith down to Cousin, and he slips. Wong in the corner with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Son, excuse me.
It's a tough shot there for Tony. Perry going to go at Brown. They call a foul there on Justin Brown.
And Mundell will check in for...
I think Soon, yeah, Tony.
Cousin there.
So Perry hits the mid-range jumper. Any kind of space, and he's looking to shoot it, and he'll hit it at a very high clip.
And I'd like to think that Perry's right around the 20-point mark there. There's a screen by Cousin. John Wong with the drive, and a nice finish there to the teeth of the defense.
Strums the guitar, too, after that big finish. These DME Orange boys love a little bit of chat.
And that's a good finish there by Wright as well. Wright and Cousin have been going after it. Like the big man battle going on today as Wong sets up the offense here.
Another horn set.
Mundell.
Skip pass to Justin Brown in the corner. Tough finish.
It's a good reverse there by Brown. Good skip too by Mundell. And a nice shot there by Perry off some crafty offense.
Brown misses. The putbacks there for Cousin.
Cousin doing a good job of there, crashing the boards and cleaning up the garbage.
3 guys went up to try to block the shot of Brown. Left Cousin wide open for the rebound.
And Perry has scored back-to-back buckets.
7 straight for Perry, 4A.
Got to keep him isolated, well defended, locked up.
4A back to a 3-2 zone. Mundell, the mid-range pull-up is good.
And like the decision there by Mundell, he looks off the defender. Nito bites on the pass fake, and Mundell just dribbles up, gets that little top of the key jumper to fall. High post, whatever you want to call it. Timeout here.
Full timeout for DME. Leads up to 10 for them. Good start to the second half for them.
And a quick shout out to YKTV for Jay Madore and all the fans back home. He's one of our post-grad white players. Quick little shout out to our crew working the game. Post-grads Jeremy Golson, Anthony Iglesia, Bobby Miller, Quincy Jonafo upstairs, and Jaden Santana.
I don't think Santana's really doing anything. I think he's just sitting over there.
Oh, let him get some credit. We got about 12 minutes, 40 seconds left in this game. DME up 10 here. They are 1 foul away from putting 4A in the single bonus. Yeah, Nita will inbound the ball here to May.
Smith defending May here.
Ponte, top the key. Smith had to get the switch there. Brown on May.
Screen by Wright. Nieto. Wright goes at Cousin. Fading left-hand shot is good.
Little Dirk Nowitzki action there.
It's a tough shot there, fading away from the basket, going to his right for a left-hander. Another horn set here.
Justin Brown from the corner. And he's had a tough game from beyond the arc. He's been facilitating well, finding teammates open, but can't get it going from downtown as Perry misses the pull up there, and Brown with the rebound. Brown will get it to Mundell for 3, and that shot's good. Big time 3 ball there.
E2's second 3 of the game.
And they missed Mundell's ability to shoot it from beyond the arc early in the season. He was out for quite a while as Wright pulls up and hits his second consecutive shot.
He's had a pretty good second half, right? Going right at Cousin.
No pun intended. Mundell for three again. That one's short. Cousins, however, gets the offensive board. Thought he got fouled there, but will not get the opportunity. Perry to May for 4A.
Nieto on the left wing. Top to right. Driving at Cousin again. He's fouled this time. We'll have 2 shots now, and that puts 4A in the single bonus. Every foul from here to foul number 10 will be a 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
First free throw is good. DME makes some substitutions. John Wong to come out. Kyra Smith.
And Cousin.
And Jaden Cousin.
For Wiswer, Sun, and Diaz.
Oh, Mundell's coming out too. Quan Bird to check in. Driving back into the 3-2 zone. DME's done a good job of getting through it for the most part in the second half.
Bird top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Brown with the ball here. May defending. He'll pull up for 3. And that shot is good. Like to see Justin Brown continue to do that. He pushed this lead back up to 10. Wiswer defending Perry here. And Perry over Wiswer. Wiswer with the ball, high post to Tony Sun. Justin Brown, right wing, Nito defending. There's a screen. He'll pull up for another 3. That one rattles in and out. Perry with the rebound. Perry in the corner to Aponte.
Yeah. Right on the small Wiswa. Can't get the finish, but gets the rebound and put back. Again, that's going to be the issue with this 5 for DME.
Yeah, when Cousin has to go out with the lack of Coswell in the game, they don't really have a lot of size. Their next tallest player, I got to believe, is Tony Sun.
Yeah, he's also at 6'4", so not much height there for this 5 for DME. The other 4 players all 6 foot or under. Another late shot clock possession for DME.
And some good defense there by 4A. As the few fans here from 4A are ecstatic. Diaz on Perry in the corner, and Perry loses the ball. Diaz talking a little bit there.
Talking that talk.
Gotta keep that under control. Don't want to get a technical here.
He's already picked up a warning.
And travel there. Thought he got tied up before and took the extra step. That'll be turnover.
Momentum fully with 4A right now.
Diaz on Perry there in the corner. That's going to be a interesting matchup. As
Back
Perry
cut and the finish by Perry. That's the problem with overplaying and denying the pass. You give up the backdoor option. Good cut, good find, good finish for Perry.
That's just high IQ basketball, really. Brown here on the wing.
Good hop step, tough floater.
It's a good finish there for Brown.
Conte looking to go at Wiswa.
And Wright with a almost tough finish there. And he'll be at the line. Not sure if it was before or after the shot.
Yeah, they're calling it during the shot. So 2 free throws for Wright, as opposed to the 1-on-1 for the foul, which would have been on the floor.
Wright having an excellent second half here alongside teammate Rob Perry. DME still up 6 here, but that'll go down to 5 and potentially 4 as Zach Johnson checks in the game for Avi Wiswer. And that free throw no good. Sun with the rebound. Brown to Diaz. Johnson in the corner. Up top to Bird. Turnaround post shot for Sun. He'll get the rebound.
No, he won't. Wright dives on the floor. Calls a timeout for 4A.
And this game is getting chippy here. A little 5-point lead for DME. 4A playing well. DME needs to answer here as 4A's gone on a little bit of a run.
4A out of Orlando. Trained by my guys down there, TNT Elite. Nick Trapp and Jared Tritton. Trained me 2 years ago when I was practicing down out at Orlando. So shout out to those guys, doing a really good job with this 4A team. They've lost a few guys throughout the season. Very different looking teams to the one that beat Blue first time they played them last year. But still, these guys are stepping up, showing really good energy.
And a little full court press here for DME. Diaz on a Ponte.
Ponte, tough floater. Big rebound by Wright. Can't get the finish. Brown looking to push.
Foray in a zone here. Looks like a 3-2.
Another late shot clock possession for DME. Down to 6 on the shot clock now. Brown kicks to Diaz. Drives in. Skip Johnson. Sun. He's got to shoot it.
And just a little miscommunication there again. DME's gotta get the shot up earlier than that. It's about 4 or 5 late shot clock possessions in a row.
2 shot clock violations in this second half.
Perry with the ball. Tony defending. Right here. And Nito will shoot. That shot no good. May will crash and
tip it in the second time. 3-point lead now for DME.
That's a deep 3 for Brown. No good.
Not the best shot in that situation. Good D by Johnson.
And he's been there on a couple possessions straight up and down. And the extra pass to Bird in the corner is short. And score will remain the same here, 71-68. Hardiman will check in for Nito. And back in the game for DME, John Wong, Kari Smith, and their leading scorer today, Jaden Cousin. With a tired Wright on the floor with 5 minutes left to go. Got to keep Cousin in the remainder of this game. Hopefully get some play down low, play some inside-out basketball. Johnson on Perry.
Pull up is good.
And Perry playing well here late in the game. Johnson in the corner.
Good cut by Cousin.
And that call will be a charge.
They're going to confer it here, though.
Not sure if the restricted area matters in high school or collegiate basketball, but he was definitely in the restricted area. And they will call the block there. So they changed the call, but that should be 2 points if I'm not mistaken for DME, as Cousin did finish the layup.
I think they did change the call for the restricted area.
But I do not think it will be the 2 points in the foul shot. They'll just give him the ball out of bounds on the baseline.
Called the block before the shot. Smith to Diaz. Back to Mwang in corner. Good fake.
And John Wong with the ball here, top of the key. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Diaz with the ball. And just a bad pass.
Hardiman takes it all the way and finishes. And timeout for DME.
Ricky Clay will call the timeout as 4A's taking their first lead since they scored the first bucket of the game. And fans here are loud. This game's got a little less than 5 minutes left to go. And we're at a 1 point differential here. It should be a good game. John Wong with the ball here on the court for DME. Wong, Sun, Brown, Diaz, and Cousin. And they'll call the foul there against May, I believe.
Yeah, that was on May, yep. 16 foul for 4A.
One more will put DME in the single bonus. And that pass goes out of bounds off the hands of May, I believe.
Skip pass from Diaz. Sun, step back three.
And that one, no good. DME's struggling to get some offense going. Don't know if it's the adjustment made in the 4A defense or just a little bit of a collapse here late in the game. So that pass goes out of bounds, but 4A will keep possession here.
Ponte controlling. Perry wide open. Short on the 3. Rebound by Cousin.
And DME got lucky there with that one. Don't want to leave Perry wide open. If you can leave anyone else wide open, you got to leave Perry covered. Diaz with the ball here. High post to Cousin. He'll drive and
Tough
get
take,
the finish.
good finish.
DME back on top, 73-72. Little over 3 minutes left to go. Ponte will get it back to May. And they'll get it to their stud here, Perry. Brown defending, he'll go right. And that's a Euro. And they'll call the block there on Cousin. Perry will be shooting 2 here. Wait.
Five fouls on Cousin. That's huge.
That is
Brown wide open.
and he doesn't shoot the ball. That's not good, as he's one of the better three-point shooters on this team. Diaz let it to Brown on the corner. And
shoots that one, though. It's off. Rebound by Perry.
He's got to take that first shot. Maybe he thought he was too open or it's too early in the shot clock, but you got to get that shot. It's a high-quality look, and he's wide open.
Double screen here for Ponte. Kick to the corner. May crosses over. Still going to run a little bit of time off the clock. Get a good shot for Perry. Float middle, no good. Rebound by Wright.
And with Cousin out of the game, Wright, the biggest man on the court, will have some ease down low in the paint. There's a mismatch there. Wright on Wong, and May will lose the
turns
ball.
it over.
Little less than 2 minutes left here in the game. DME down 2. Got to get a bucket here, not a 3, just a bucket. Got to play good, high quality, high IQ basketball. Diaz with the ball. John Wong, right wing.
Diaz drives in, skips it to Mundell. Hits the
And
3.
Mundell hits the three-pointer. DME's blue team here on the sideline, ecstatic after that one, as they'll call the jump ball there.
Big 3 there for Mundell. Thought Diaz probably could have laid it up, but skipped it to ET. It was wide open in the corner and knocked it down.
And I love the unselfishness there. Diaz had a wide open layup, and he saw Mundell out of the corner of his eye, trusted his teammate, kicked it out. Mundell knocked down the 3. And then on that play, Mundell drives and gets fouled. Good minutes off the bench for Eternity Mundell here, as he's going to shoot 2. And that foul will also put DME in this single bonus as he misses the first free throw. And second one good. DME up 2 now. May with the ball.
It's 10 points for Mundell now, 3 threes and that free throw.
And Perry will pull up. And May gets the offensive rebound, goes back up with it. Wong fouls him as 4A Academy enters the double bonus. Be shooting 2 regardless, but it's not good news for DME. They have no fouls to give if they do get into trouble. May good on the first.
misses the second. Rebound to Perry, though.
That's what I was talking about earlier. DME got to do a better job of boxing out. And 3 seconds in the paint there. Go against Wright, I believe. Long with the ball. Hardiman will be defending here. Batiste Diaz. Use the screen there. Brown in the corner. 10 on the shot clock.
Good ball movement from DME. Tony short on the layup.
And that's a good find by Wong. Tony's got to finish there. And I do not agree with that call. Neither does Diaz, as he takes a big body. It looked like he got shouldered in the chin there. Right.
That's 2 free throws as well with a double bonus. And Diaz's 4th foul.
That's a, I'm not a referee, but that's a, that's a bad call. As Wright hits the first to tie this game up. They'll have the opportunity here to take the lead. DME will have the ball for the last possession. Look for a timeout here from Ricky Clate. And there's a miss. Robert Perry here with 16 seconds on the game clock. And 4A will call a timeout with a little less than 14 here. All tied up at 77. 4A basketball after the timeout. This is a good game. Had a lot of lead changes here late in the second half. Don't know about that last call, but that's the game. And we'll be right back in a couple of seconds. Honestly, in this situation, I don't know if you draw up a play or just let Rob Perry go ISO.
Pretty sure you just give it to Rob in the low post, wouldn't you?
Worst case scenario, go to overtime with a depleted DME team in the height region.
I'm lining it up. Perry slips.
Cannot foul here. And
Ponte hits.
A tough bucket there by Ponte. Timeout called by Ricky Clate. And really can't blame bad defense for that shot. That's just a really, really tough shot there with the left hand by Ponte. DME down 2 here, 5.3 seconds left. Don't need a 3, just got to get at least 2 to tie it up. 3 will win the game. I'm thinking if you're Coach Ricky Clay, you got to draw up a play here that'll free up one of your better shooters in the corner. Got to have a read option type deal to get someone down low or an easy 2. I'm thinking Brown, Smith, or Johnson here. What do you think, Nick Bird, in this situation?
Oh, they got 5 seconds. They just got to go downhill as fast as possible. Because the ball's not all the way to the other side of the basket, of the court, to their basket. So they've got to get it in, get to the rim. If they can't, kick it out to a wide open shooter. They just got to go downhill hard.
And credit this 4A team for getting the offensive rebound off the missed free throw, giving them the last 15 seconds of clock. 4A will run a full court press. Wright will be the anchor. Tony there. And that's a bad pass. And that will be the game. 4A winning 79-77 off of a tough second half comeback.
Huge second half.
But that'll be the game, 79-77, 4A over Post-Grad Orange in a very tight, closely contested game. But we'll be right back in a little bit with some final game stats here. And we're back here with some final game stats. Nito closed the game out with 8. Butler with 6. Perry with 30. May with 3. Wright had 17. Hardiman with 4, and Aponte with 12 for DME. Diaz with 10. Mwong with 15. 13, can't do math. Wiswer with 5. Mundell with 10. Excuse me, 13. No, 10. Can't math. Sun with 6. Smith with 2. Cousin with 18. Brown with 11. And Bird with 2. DME, like we said, played well all game. Just kind of blew it there at the end. Good comeback by 4A Academy. Unable to get the job done was DME Orange, but they'll have another chance here later on in the week. I believe they play Sunday, so tune in. We do have a game tomorrow. DME White takes on TSA, I believe, at 5 o'clock. But until then, this has been athletic trainer John Sagersey.
PJ White member Nick Bird.
Have a great day.